everyone, and welcome to Scientica. Let's start today's topic.
आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे प्लांट टिश्यूज के बारे में। प्लांट टिश्यूज बेसिकली दो कैटेगरीज में डिवाइडेड है। द फर्स्ट वन इज द मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू और सेकंड कैटेगरी है परमानेंट टिश्यूज की। मेरिस्टेमेटिक वर्ड कम्स फ्रॉम मेरिस्टोस, जिसका मतलब है डिवाइडेड। सो मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यू में ऐसे सेल्स प्रेजेंट हैं जो कंटिन्यूअसली थ्रू आउट द लाइफ ऑफ अ प्लांट डिवाइड करते रहते हैं। फाइन। सो बेसिकली इसमें यंग सेल्स होते हैं जो डिवाइड करते रहते हैं और नए सेल्स बनाते रहते हैं थ्रू आउट द लाइफ ऑफ द प्लांट। इसकी वजह से ये जो सेल्स हैं दे आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर ग्रोथ एंड डेवलपमेंट इन प्लांट्स। फाइन। सो दीज आर द मेरिस्टेमेटिक टिश्यूज व्हिच कंटिन्यूअसली डिवाइड actively throughout the life of the plant. Let us see some of the characteristic features of the cells which are present in meristematic tissue. इसके cells कैसे हैं? Cells are smaller in size and they are undifferentiated. Now what does this term undifferentiated mean? Undifferentiated का मतलब है the cells are not given any specific function. Say for example, they are not given any specific function of photosynthesis or storage of food or transportation of water or transportation of food. So when they are not given any specific function, that means the cells are undifferentiated. Fine. So what is the only function that they have? The cells are dividing repeatedly. So when they divide repeatedly, बार बार जब वो डिवाइड हो रहे हैं, इसकी वजह से प्लांट का साइज बढ़ रहा है। So the main function of meristematic tissues is to add on to the size of the plant. Fine. Moreover, the cells are compactly arranged. So you can see the arrangement of cells over here. They are very much lying close to each other. So a compact arrangement of cells is present in the meristematic tissue. Cytoplasm is dense in the cells and the nucleus is prominent. So the nucleus is prominent, cytoplasm being dense, and also vacuoles are either small or they may be even absent. Now meristematic tissues can be divided into three types based on the location of the meristematic tissue. Plant की body में meristematic tissue कहाँ पर present है उसके basis पे we can divide it into three types. The first one is the apical meristem. The second category is the lateral meristem. And third, we have the intercalary meristem. Talking about the first category, which is the apical meristem. So, as the name suggests us, apical means which is present at the apex or at the tips. So, therefore, these apical meristem is located at the tips of the roots and shoots. So, roots की जो tips हैं, these are the tips of the roots. Similarly, this is the shoot tip. Also, it can also be present on the tips of the growing young leaves. So the young leaves will also have them on their tips. So as the name suggests, apical meristem would be present at the tips of the roots, tips of the shoots, and also on the tips of the young growing leaves. Now, what is the function of apical meristem? The first function being it is responsible for growth and elongation of roots and stems. Fine. So because they are present at the growing tips. They are present at the growing tips of the stem and the roots. So therefore, what is the main function? They are responsible for the ग्रोथ एंड एलोंगेशन, ग्रोथ में और उसको elongate करने में, लंबा करने में. So therefore these apical meristems increase the length of the plant because they are responsible for the elongation. Elongation के लिए responsible है, इसलिए plant की length को increase करेंगे. We can see in this animation also. So see, these are the roots. On the tips of the roots and also on the tip of the shoot, these apical meristems are present and therefore they are responsible for the elongation and also growth. Plant की roots को लंबा करने में Okay, so that it can, gather more minerals and more water from the soil, and also in the growth of the stem. Apical meristem is responsible. Now, apical meristems, which are present basically on the root and the shoot tips, they are also responsible for the primary growth of the plant. Primary growth का मतलब plant की length increase होना या फिर plant की tallness में increase होना. Fine, so therefore we can say plant lengthening किसकी वजह से होती है या plant tall किसकी वजह से होता है? That is because of the presence of the apical meristem. Another important point is the presence of root cap. The tip of the roots basically, जो roots की ये tip हैं, ये protected होती हैं root cap से, क्योंकि roots को continuously grow होना होता है soil में, और therefore when it pushes itself in the soil, it gets damaged. इसकी वजह से, ताकि soil की hardness की वजह से roots पर कोई damage ना हो, इसलिए वो root cap से protected होता है, root cap से covered होता है, जो root की tips होती हैं. Now this root cap damages again and again, and therefore इसको continuously replace कर दिया जाता है. जब भी root cap damage हो जाता है, तब उसको replace करके एक नया root cap यहाँ पर form हो जाता है. Fine, so this root cap is basically protecting the tips of the growing. Now coming to the second category or the second type of meristematic tissue, which is the lateral meristematic tissue. Now lateral meristematic tissue is basically found on the cambium or on the vascular bundles of the stem and the roots. Fine, so this is basically responsible for the secondary growth. Secondary growth का मतलब है कि plant की width या फिर उसको widen करने में help करेगा या उसकी thickening करने में help करेगा. So plant की जो thickness बढ़ रही है, it is because of the presence of this lateral meristem here. फाइन, सो जब प्लांट की गर्थ इंक्रीज होती है या उसका डायमीटर इंक्रीज होता है, then that is because of the presence of the lateral meristematic tissue. Now the third type of meristematic tissue is the intercalary meristematic tissue. Now intercalary meristematic tissue is also present at the base of the internodes. Fine, so these are the internodes on the plant. You can see here. These are the internodes and this is the base of the internode. Fine, so this is where the intercalary meristem is present. Here as well, this is the internode and this is the base of the internode. Okay, so near the nodes, or we can also say at the base of the internodes, intercalary meristem is present. And what is the main function? Main function is again the primary growth, and it is responsible for increasing the vertical length of the plants. So it grows vertically to add to the plant's length. Now grasses also have intercalary meristems, which is located at the stems near the nodes. So in case of grasses, for example, this is the location wherein the intercalary meristem is present, and cell divisions would be continuous here, and because of these continuous cell divisions, the stem is going to be pushed upwards, जो उसकी lengthening है वो possible हो पाएगा. Fine, so this is the main reason, and also it is increasing the length of the branches, and also it is responsible for the bending movement which is happening in the twigs of the plant. So all these movements are possible because of the presence of the intercalary meristems in the plants. Now intercalary meristems, when we see in the grasses, it is continuously increasing in size, even if the grasses are being grazed by the herbivores animals, or they are being continuously cut from the tips. Then again the grasses would be continuing to grow because of the presence of these intercalary meristems. However, the leaf tip is not going to regrow, but then grasses are still going to increase and continue to increase this length of the plant because of the presence of these intercalary meristems.
If you have liked the video, please subscribe the channel and share with your friends. Press the bell icon and stay tuned for further videos. Thank you.